From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your evening weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
It was a scorcher of a day. Hi, everybody. Sure hope you had a wonderful, safe, and tried to stay as cool as you could today. I mean, I'm telling you, this is some of the hottest weather we've seen in quite some time, and it's late summer, so not totally unusual, but near records and record-breaking in some locations. Here are the numbers for the day. 96 in Knoxville. The average high is 87 degrees. The record, 98, set back in 1936. How about Chattanooga, though? Chattanooga tied the record high of 100 degrees, set back in 1924. Crossville, you were 12 degrees above average for this time of year, and Tri-Cities 93 with the average high being 85 degrees. So an incredibly hot day, but it's not totally over quite yet as we continue to talk about more heat, but also more humidity. So heading into the rest of our evening hours, 94 here at the 6 o'clock hour, 86 by 8, and 81 degrees by 10 o'clock here tonight. But again, even by 10 o'clock, we'll still have a little bit of a heat index value. So yes, we were dealing with a little bit more moisture throughout the day today. As we start to see that moisture feed into the area, that's going to allow our morning lows to be a little bit warmer. So it is going to be a little bit warmer and muggier to start our Thursday morning. We're going to be in the upper 60s to low 70s. And once again, this is day number 2 now. We had an air quality alert in place, or we currently still do. We'll do it again as we get into our Thursday for the Central and Southern Valley due to elevated ozone levels. So something to keep in mind if you suffer from some sort of lung disease or whatnot, maybe limit your outdoor activity. But based on how hot it was today and even hotter weather on the way tomorrow, we're going to continue to see those heat index values. I mean, look at these temperatures on Thursday. We're talking mid to upper 90s for air temperatures. You factor in the humidity that's going to start to increase, and we're talking heat index indices pushing close, if not over 100 degrees. And that's pretty much for everybody around town. So yeah, Thursday, the heat stress starts to pick up just a little bit more so. And that's going to be the story as we get into our Friday as well. Here's your Thursday evening forecast. Not much of a change from what we are experiencing this evening. 94 at 6, 81 degrees by 10 o'clock Thursday night. And the heat stress as we get into our Friday is still going to be on the elevated side. Moderate to high categories, starting to shrink a little bit on Saturday and a little bit more as we get into our Sunday. So there is improvements on the way. You can see this with your temperature trim. Thursday, 97 down to 94 Friday, 92 on Saturday. So if you're heading off to the football game, it's going to be a scorcher for sure, because we're going to have a lot more humidity. Humidity starts to drop behind a cold front heading our way Sunday and into next week, and we're going to see average to below average temperatures. But as I mentioned, the dew points will continue to climb. Gulf of Mexico is opening up the doors, and here comes that moisture. And so we're going to see a little bit more moisture on Thursday. You're really going to feel it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, at least the humidity, before that begins to drop off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. And again, that's going to round out the week with heat indices pushing close to 100, if not over 100 degrees, but no heat index values really expected as we get into the start of next week. Here's the good news, though. The Climate Prediction Center is talking about below average temperatures, not saying how far below, but hey, our average high for this time of year, about 87 degrees, so below that, we'll take it any day of the week. And it may last for the first maybe week to 2 weeks of September. We'll see how it all plays out. All right, let's talk about rainfall, because yes, another dry day today. That's going to continue to add up. We haven't seen rain since the 19th of the month. We have been dry ever since then. And we're going to be dry again on Thursday, but we'll start to see those rain chances ramp up as we get into our Friday and Saturday. Thursday, about a 10%. That's strictly due to the higher elevations. The mountains, the Cumberland Plateau, a chance for a couple of spotty showers, not expecting much. I do think that we'll have better coverage of rainfall as we get into our Saturday and Sunday timeframe. So let me walk you through this. This kind of tells the story. Because remember, high pressure is the name of the game. High pressure brings sinking air. So that limits our rising air. If you can't get rising air, you can't get precipitation. And so you see this big old blue bubble of no trouble. I call it high pressure. And the center of high pressure, right over the Tennessee Valley. That's why it's a scorcher. Nashville, well into the low 100s here throughout the day on Wednesday. Now, as we go from Friday into Saturday morning at least, we'll see a few spotty showers. Most of that's going to be isolated across the mountain counties. And then as we go through our Saturday into Sunday, we'll start to pick up a little bit more activity. And then through the day on Sunday, we'll pick up a little bit more as well. So generally speaking, about a half an inch of rain through the weekend, but some of you may get a little bit more, some maybe get a little less. But the general idea is some beneficial moisture is on the way. And the beneficial moisture may continue to stick with us all the way through the first week of September before we start to average things out for the second week of September. So we'll see how that all plays out. And of course, you can check in every once in a while or every day if you wish with the East Tennessee Weather app. It's easy, it's accessible, it's clean, it's efficient, And it's all weather all the time right here in East Tennessee. Just go to your app store and search EastTN Weather, all one word, and get everything you need to know for weather here in East Tennessee. Many of you also know that, if you don't by now, that I'm raising money for the American Cancer Society, breast cancer awareness and research. And a lot of that money stays right here in East Tennessee. So don't think your money's going somewhere else. It is staying right here in East Tennessee. So if you want to donate, if you have $1, $2, 50 cents, a penny, I don't care. It doesn't matter because it all adds up, and it takes a village to really raise some good, solid money. So help me out. I have a link at the top of my app. If you don't have the app, again, EastTN Weather from the App Store or online at easttnweather.com is where you can find that as well. Please help the donation process and help us raise money for a really good cause here in East Tennessee. All right. So as we get into our Thursday and Friday, remember scorching weather is on the way into the weekends. We're talking rain chances. And then next week, some relief is on the way. So we sure hope you have a wonderful and safe night. We'll see you back here for Wake Up with Witcher starting out 7 o'clock in the morning Thursday morning. And of course, all day, every day on social media. See you soon.